This is going to be a get to know me video. I asked AI, my best friend, ChatGPT, to ask me some questions, and I also asked like people on Instagram to ask me some questions, but there were not a lot of questions. So like used this app called NGL, an anonymous question thing. So I'll also answer some questions there that are reasonable and doesn't have to do with sex. I'm just going to do my makeup. I'm also going to like try to practice my eye makeup. So I'm going to try to actually do like my eyeliner. I'm going to practice eyeshadow. I'm wearing orange, so I'll probably try to work with that. Put the details of like everything I used to do my makeup, link in bio. I'm excited for this video. I'm going to play the Drake and Party Next Door's album. My full name is Nena Helen Chidera. Last name is Anansi. I actually just found out like last year that Chidera was actually like my last name. I used to think Chidera was like my middle name and Helen was like my last name. But then I found out that Chidera is actually my last name, which is weird because Chidera is like my first name legally. Like in America, even in Nigeria, people used to call me Chidera. And then I asked my mom why. She said she did not like Nena. So my sister, why did you name me Nena? The reason why my mom named me Nena was because my dad's mom died like, oh Lord, am I confused again? I'm supposed to do my last my dad's mom died around the time I was born, and Nena means my father's mother, like the mother of my father. So I am believed, I'm joking, I'm not seriously, but like I always used to say, oh daddy, I'm your mom, so you need to like respect me. Like I came back like I'm your mom. Bitch, I'm a mother! So that's where Nina actually came from Nena. But I noticed like that ever since I was in like secondary school, because I went to boarding school in Nigeria. I went to Queen's College. It's like a very popular all-girls school in Nigeria. I asked my mom, because she always used to like, you know, when your parents will obviously like put names on your belongings, she always used to spell Nina as N-E-N-E, like N-E-N-E. And I was wondering like, why do you always, I think I just asked her this last year, like, why do you spell my Nina as Nena, like Nena? She's like, she actually wanted to change Nena to Nena, but like my siblings were like probably too small to like be able to pronounce like Nena. They started calling me Nina, and then she just went with it, and that's how everyone calls me Nina. So everyone actually calls me Nina except my grandma. My grandma actually calls me Nena. She'll be like, Nena, yeah. Obviously she's going to make it like more erotic. Hopefully my brows respect themselves today, because I hate doing brows. Honestly, I'm not good at eye makeup generally, like lashes, brows, eyeshadow. I'm not good with them. Those are one of the things I want to, not perfect, but definitely get a lot much better. I don't really have any practice with eyeshadow. Lashes don't like lashing for me. I'm good with like lash strips, not strips. I'm good with like individuals. Like I can do individuals for myself, but I'm in nursing school, I don't have time for that. Okay, I feel like I've gone astray from what I'm supposed to be talking about, question and answer. I don't know how these brows are looking. How are they looking? I'm 22 years old. I'm be 23 on June 7th. Which is kind of weird to say, because this was not the life I had planned in my head by the time I was 23. I thought that by 23 the plan according to what I had in my head was that by this time, I mean, even if I was in school, I would still not have graduated. Like, even if I was in Nigeria and I was in medical school, as what I'll not say, I feel like I always knew I was going to come to America. It wasn't more of like a matter of when. I'm not even going to lie. So did I ever see myself being in an American college? Yes, actually, I always saw myself here. I used to watch Grownish. I was definitely one of those people that thought that life in America was like Grownish. Like life in college was like Grownish. It definitely is not, but I always saw myself as someone that will come to America. It was more of on a matter of when, because ever since I was in like SS1, my mom was in America, so I just knew I was going to, ever since I was in SS1 actually, ever since I was in SS1, my mom has been in America, so I always knew I was going to come. It was more of a matter of when, you know. So actually my plan with God, how did I even get here? I just asked how old am I? But My plan with God was actually I guess it's more of like a chit chat, get to know me, obviously, because there's no way I'll just be answering questions like straightforward like a robot, like how old are you, 22, okay, next question, kind of. Obviously I'm going to still talk more, but yeah, my plan with God was to have a boyfriend by the time I'm in like year 4, because obviously in Nigeria school is like 6 years. So my plan was to have a boyfriend by like a serious boyfriend by like year 4. No, have a friend year 4. No, year 3. No, year 2 actually. Like have a friend year 2. Then you have a boyfriend in year 3, and then when I graduate, you propose to me when I graduate. So now coming to America, I was always thinking, okay, it's still the same thing. Like God should still follow my plan accordingly in my head. Have a friend in sophomore year, then have a boyfriend by the time I'm in year. Then he becomes my boyfriend in year 3, in junior year, and then when I graduate, you propose to me. But you guys would not even believe when I say I don't even have a friend, like a guy friend in America. Like, I am not even joking. I don't have a guy friend in America. Like, my people in nursing school with me, I'm not really, those ones are more of like my colleagues, you know, like I don't think they count. Because what if I was not in nursing school on course? I feel like those ones are more of like strictly school. Like, I don't have like a friend. Like, I used to have male friends a lot in Nigeria, so it's kind of weird not having not even one male friend in America. I used to have one. I thought he was a reasonable person, and he was 30. You think people are 30 meaning they have sense? They don't have sense. So people don't have priorities in life. Some people still don't know what they want, even though they are clocking 30. Shame. What a shame. Wait, how do my brows look? I don't know. Next question. I'm a nursing student. That's all. I'm a nursing student, and I'm also a CNA when I'm not a nursing student. But I don't really work in school. I like making vlogs. I've always been someone that likes like vlogging. I like camera. I don't even have to vlog. I love taking pictures. I love dressing up and things like that, which I think everybody actually like. Everybody's like, oh, I like taking pictures. I like jigger. Oh Lord, this is not the time for my foundation to be finishing. Oh, okay. I think my biggest regret was when I was in freshman year and I was thinking, what's the point trying to make content on social media when I know when I'm in nursing school I'm not going to have time? So I never took it seriously because I felt like there's no point when I'm not going to be consistent when I got into nursing school. Guess what? I'm in nursing school now and I'm trying to like push through, because now it's even like 10 times harder. 10 times like harder, and now it's very competitive because everybody's trying to be on social media. Imagine if I started in 2022, like literally when nobody was really there, like jigger. And I genuinely have always liked like making content. I just felt like, what's the point when I'm not going to be consistent? Because I always believe that it's not good you should not start something if you're not going to like keep doing it. So I felt like, what's the need? I'm not going to be consistent, so I might as well like, so I just used to post like just post. So yeah, my content is basically like vlogging, shopping, just vlogging, like just myself, just me, my friends, you know, vlogging about school, vlogging about vlogging. Makeup too. I love doing makeup. I don't do enough makeup content, but that is exactly why I'm doing this video. So I want to try to start doing more makeup content. I try to show off my outfits while in my vlog, so that's part of like outfits too, because I love to dress up. I don't have money to like dress up as quarter the potential of how I want to be dressing in my head, but I wish I could sing. I'll be like Ariana Grande by now. I wanna swing from the chandelier. Okay, I think my face has dried, so let's keep going. I don't have comfort food. Should I say ramen? I think it's ramen, like Indomie. I've always been someone that loved Indomie. Like it's supposed to be like a special answer, like Sudanese, Lebanese, or something that sounds so, but I think it's actually ramen for real. I don't like when I eat it so much. I don't like when I eat it because I don't have something to eat. Like I don't have anything else to eat. But I genuinely like ramen. Sorry, I think that's so boring. But I think that's true. Like go to comfort food. And another thing, I'm not even really like a food person. I'm more of like a junk person. Like I could eat once in a day and just eat like food throughout, and I could eat like once in a day and just eat like snacks throughout the day and I'm fine. Like I'm not really a food person. I'm more of like snacks. So like my go-to comfort food, fortunately, I think it might be like Indomie, ramen. But my favorite food is spaghetti. Like my favorite food is spaghetti. But yeah, my go-to comfort food is definitely like ramen. I love this. I love it. Oh, should I do orange? Because I'm wearing orange. I guess it makes sense. It definitely I definitely get nervous posting online. I don't get nervous posting on TikTok because I think everybody knows that TikTok is very like TikTok, you know. But coming to Instagram to start posting was more of like everyone can see you, because like TikTok is easy to hide. That's why I don't like following people back on TikTok, because that way I'm not like seeing people that can see my videos. That's why I don't like following people back on TikTok. Like even people I know, unless we're like really close. Those are people I used to follow on TikTok. Or like if I was already following you before I started posting on TikTok, those were the people I followed on TikTok. But then coming to Instagram was like everybody's seeing you, like so yeah, I don't think I was paying attention to what I was doing. But yeah, I definitely feel nervous posting on social media. YouTube is the worst. I think YouTube is more of like I'm trying not to disappoint. When I'm editing my YouTube videos, I'm very anxious. Like I'm extremely like, oh no, my concealer will soon finish. I need makeup products. I don't even have money to be. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's just keep going. That's the thing about makeup. You don't really need to do it like a step to step. You can just do whatever you want as long as it comes out nice. Well, I hope this comes out nice, don't worry. And YouTube is just like serious business, you know. I don't want to disappoint. I want my videos to be very good. So I'll say YouTube actually gives me more anxiety like posting, because it's just so serious. Like it's just like, you know, it's very hard. YouTube is like the hardest social media, everybody knows. Honestly, I think everything is the hardest social media. Like honestly, TikTok, Instagram is so hard. Everywhere is so hard. So yeah, editing for YouTube gives me anxiety because I'm trying to make my videos look really good. Posting is not really like the issue. Honestly, I think editing is what gives me anxiety but for Instagram I think I'm good now. Honestly, I think I don't even get enough views to be like, oh, I'm so nervous posting mine, because it's like, who is even seeing it anyways? My 5 friends and the 10 likes I have and the 50 views. Like, it's sad, but it's Trisha. Making this video, I was really thinking like, I don't want to make this video like, who even wants to get to know me? Is it my friends that already know me that are going to watch this? So I was like, you know, that's exactly the point. So nobody even cares, like nobody's seeing it. So let me just do whatever I want to do. Plus I genuinely like doing my makeup anyways. And snow fell, I have the day off, so keeping up with the Kardashians. Next question. I'm actually very serious, you guys. Life is hard. Thing you buy, or first thing I would pay for. First thing I would buy. Okay, let's do first thing I would pay for. First off, pay off the rest of my tuition. I'm in junior year. I have 2 semesters left, so I guess I'll pay for my senior year tuition. Pay off my student loan. Then pay off my credit card. What next? Pay off. Okay, that's actually all. I will take me to the next shein, to the nearest shein, and buy me a pink shein bag. That's what I'm actually going to buy. That's actually my first luxury item I want. A Chanel bag. Like, I just want a Chanel bag. I just want a Chanel. Yeah, I definitely know. When I have money, I'm going to be a Chanel bag collectioner. No, I do not believe in astrology, but I'm a Gemini. But I don't believe in astrology. I know Gemini are supposed to be like mean, two-faced people and things like that, because it's exciting too to like be like, oh, am I a Gemini? Like, do I actually have these characteristics? Am I two-faced? Am I mean? Definitely like trust. Like, it's so hard to find a human being that you can trust. I swear, like, even girl, boys, like, so definitely like the biggest green flag is someone that is like honest, trustworthy, just being a good communicator. You'll be surprised on the amount of people that don't know how to communicate. Don't be insecure. Like, why are you so insecure? Am I trauma dumping you guys? It's so hard finding a good person, like female, male. So if you like your friend, you better keep them. And if you're in a good relationship, that don't spoil it though. Go and be cheating. Like, why are you cheating at your grown ass age? So the biggest green flag is definitely someone that you can trust, someone that can communicate, someone that is honest, someone that is there for you, someone, honestly, someone you can trust. That's such a huge green flag. Someone that will like tell you when you're, definitely someone that will tell you like when you're wrong, even though you want them to say that you're right, so you can make yourself feel better. I feel like that's me. I'll tell you when you're wrong, you know. I'll let you see your like, I'll talk you out of your bullshit for you. I feel like that's the kind of friend I am though. Man. Except my husband. I do not believe in love at first sight. I believe in liking someone and you want to like, I do get what I mean. I believe in like liking someone that you want to like, but love is such a strong. I believe in soulmates. I definitely believe in soulmates. God has still not sent mine yet. I used to think my first relationship, I used to think he was my soulmate. You know when they say love is blind, you guys, love is really blind. Like, I used to see no wrong, literally, and I used to be like, oh, that's my favorite relationship, that was my favorite relationship. Can't think of it that was actually my worst relationship. Like, there's just something about like when you finally like, because we broke up a while ago, but we were still like good friends. That's why it's good to break up with people like on bad terms. Honestly, it just depends for you. Like, you can break up on good terms. It's not even bad to break up on good terms. Just do whatever you want if it's good for you. But we're still on good terms and all. But I feel like it was finally when we stopped being on terms, like we don't talk again anyways. And I actually started realizing, oh my god, I've been in 2 relationships so far. It's not like I've been in a crazy amount of relationships. My second relationship is nothing to write home about. That one was just based on long story short, I do believe in soulmates. My soulmate is out there somewhere. You know, he might be French. You know, I need to tell my mom that this is not working out looking for a Nigerian, because my husband might actually be a white man somewhere in Italy, maybe even in Amsterdam. I dream of visiting Amsterdam. So who knows, maybe that's where I'll find him. God. Both. Both, please. Super romantic, super funny, super rich, super handsome. I don't know, people like saying they like dating like a mid-ugly man. Oh, hell no. Please, I want my husband to be fine. I want my kids to be fine. Although I could probably make up for the both of us if my husband is not like that cute, you know. I think I'm actually funny. Wait, let me keep doing my makeup. Like, I make people laugh. And I'm not even like the type that will like make fun of people to make other people laugh. Like, I hate people like that. And I know people like that. Put words together and people laugh. Like, my friends probably miss me when they're not around me because huge procrastinator. God, why am I only saying bad things about myself now? Well, I'm also a huge procrastinator. That's one of the things I'm trying not to like dwell on. It's okay to like procrastinate on like some parts of your day and you know some things and like once in a blue moon, but I'm trying not to procrastinate. I think I'm a good problem solver. I think I've actually come to realize I'm a good problem solver. Like if you say you have this and this, I like to think of like ways to deal with this. Like if I'm put in like a situation where I don't have this and I'm supposed to like think of God, I don't even know what I am anymore. So clumsy. I'm a very clumsy person. I think that's one of the reasons why I'm kind of scared of being a nurse, because I feel like I could easily make a mistake with like drugs or doing this, doing that. Yeah, I'm definitely a clumsy person, and it kind of stops me from doing something. Like for example, I'm a CNE, but I've also had like my what's it called? Like my what's that other thing where you can give meds? But I've never used it because I'm always thinking, what if I give someone the wrong meds? So I've always been scared, and that's been holding me back from like not being just a CNA, because I could be a what's that thing? Those people that give meds in like nursing homes, yeah. But I'm actually going to start doing that this summer. Debs. I'll say definitely like my first racist experience. And honestly, I think people face racism every day, but I feel like there's like levels to it, how you feel it. You face racism every day. You could be in like an aisle and a white person is about to walk into the aisle and they realize that you're standing there and they move aisles, things like that. I think racism is in like the littlest details. Like you might not even notice. Like one time I went to an African store to buy. Please, why are Asians the ones selling black people's like why are they the ones in like African stores and they would be following you around? So it's in things like that. My first like racist experience was in the first place I worked, and it was not a white person. I used to think only white people could be racist. God, can I talk about racism in on YouTube? I used to think only like white people could be the R word. But then in my first workplace, it was this like this what do you call them? North American, South American, Indian. There was this boy that was even younger than me, because at that time I think I was like 20. No, I think I was actually like 19. I don't remember. Basically, it was at this place where I worked. It was like a restaurant. And this man, like, you know when someone just not like you, and mind you, this place I worked, this restaurant I worked at was like it was mostly like white people that worked there. So we're just few black people. And this man too was like Pakistan. Oh Lord, it's Pakistan I've been trying to think of. Yes. So my manager was Pakistani. At least I think he was. That's how he looked. And so that was actually my first. You know when someone just genuinely does not like you, it would always like. So I was a hostess. You know, hostess are people that like when you come into a restaurant, you would like sit them. So I would sit them. But sometimes you could also be the one. You could also be at the back, and you could also like be folding the silverwares and things like that. But my manager did not like. Oh, and then sometimes too, you could also open the doors, which he started like at the middle of when I started working there. It was not something that started at the beginning, but we started like opening doors for the people that worked there, which is weird when you think of it, because I've never even gone to a restaurant and a human being would open the door for you. Like when I think about it now, they were actually doing too much, because why am I opening the door for you? I'll never even forget one time I was resting on the door. I was resting on the door because I was the one on the door, and this woman like opened the door while I was resting on it, and I almost fell, and then she smiled at me. So God, please take me back to my country. So I'm not going to lie, sometimes I made mistake in like sitting. Sometimes I made mistake in like sitting people, because I think I used to think Americans were like me, because I used to like try to give people extra tables, because I'm like, don't you want more tables so you get more money? So one time I gave someone an extra table because I thought they cancelled it out of like the sitting chart by mistake, not knowing that it was because there was water dripping on that table, so no one was actually meant to sit there. Then I sat people that came to the restaurant there, and they were sitting there for long, and then the manager was like, but I never put anybody there, just to find out that I sat people there. So this was like 5 days before I was supposed to start like freshman year, and it was this night, on a Sunday night. I was so angry because this man blamed me for rubbish. So these two people came into the store, and we were closing. We were like 30 minutes into closing. So because of my accent, I tried to point. As I'm talking, I'm pointing so that at least you can be grasping what I'm saying, even though you don't really understand what I'm saying. So these people now came to the restaurant, and they were like, they know it's closing, blah blah blah, like they understand. So I pointed to the bar, because when the restaurant is closing, you can sit at the bar. Like last set of sittings, I was like at the bar, because it's quick, you know. They've already started cleaning where like you sit at normal times, so they were already clean. So like I pointed to the bar, like, okay, you can go ahead to the bar. Da 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 da. This man now came and started blaming me that, God, I'm trying to even remember because it's been long. This man came and started blaming me that, like, that I was pointing for where people should go to sit, that I was like scribbling on the chart, mind you, and then I was resting on the stand, like the hostess stand thing, like I was resting on it. Mind you, this is 30 minutes into closing. Mind you, even if it's 5 minutes into my shift just starting, I can like rest as much as I want, because it's just like, obviously when you're standing, you begin to like rest on objects, that kind of thing. This man came and started saying that I stopped like writing my because you're supposed to be, as the shift is going, you're supposed to be writing, like arranging, like when people come, where they sit, like the numbers on the table, that kind of thing. This man came and started saying I stopped writing the sitting chart 30 minutes into closing. Like, who the hell is coming to a restaurant 30 minutes? I'm telling you, like 15 minutes into closing. This man was just blaming me for absolutely like rubbish. He was blaming me for like the most, what human beings do, like what everybody does. He was saying, oh, I was playing on the chart, because I think I was playing X and O with myself, because the shift was ending. I was the one closing, the shift was ending. I was playing X and O on the chart. I think I was repeating words, like, because I was bored. I was just like, he was saying da 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 da. Like, he took me into the office, he gave me like a warning note, like things like that. Even one other short rat that works there, this old, let me calm down, I think I'm getting so comfortable. But what's it called, even like this other girl too, even like added pepper to my fire, the pepper to my indomie, kerosene to my flames. Like, she also like was saying rubbish about me. Don't even know whether she's like, anyways. So that was the day I decided I'm not taking it anymore, guys. I'm actually leaving. So I left. So that was actually my first like experience with things like that, because honestly that night was just too much. He was just saying rubbish complete, and I'm telling you, these couples were so nice. They were like, oh, they understand, you go to the bar. This man just came and started saying rubbish. He now gave me warning. I feel like he was just looking for something to say, and he felt like that was actually the night. I only felt bad for one manager that I actually liked, but honestly he did not even care about me, because I think I like started explaining to him what happened like 3 days after, and he did not even respond to me. So whatever, honestly. But yeah, that was actually my culture shock, I guess, the R word happening to me. And I was shocked, because I used to think it was only white people that can like be R wordy to you. So it was kind of weird that like my first main experience was not even with a, you know, with a white person. So yeah, that was definitely a shock to me. I'm not in student visa. I'm actually an immigrant. Like, I'm an immigrant, and I got it because my mom is a citizen. Long story short, it's very easy. Like, your chances of getting a visa if your parents are citizens is almost it's probably like 5 in 6 people. I think the only thing really is like getting an appointment date. Is what is going to take forever to get. But when you get your appointment, I think it's almost impossible to not get it. But don't quote me. I've always admired people that have YouTube channels. I've always admired like people that post on social media. I've always been that person that likes like being on camera and things like that. And I love vlogging, I love talking. I talk to myself every time. I just decided why not put a camera in front of it. And I just wanted to push myself, honestly, because I just decided to push myself, you know. I just decided to push myself. And I don't like how this makeup is looking. It's looking like one of those molded makeup looks. Like when I feel like I molded my face. I've always liked it. I know if I definitely was someone that grew up in America, I definitely would have stayed like when I was 6 years old. Like, I'm not even joking. I think in Nigeria, people just don't. I think now, obviously, Nigerians are like pushing that themselves towards that. But I feel like as someone that grew up in Nigeria, when did I even have my first phone? Let's even start from that. But yeah, I've always wanted to have a YouTube channel. I was just scared. I've always wanted to be a social media. I've just been like, no, YouTube specifically, I've always been like scared because YouTube is hard. YouTube is really hard. I spray my face. I feel like my face is too molded. I want it to be like glowy-ish. Of course, I'm looking to date. You guys, I'm 22. The plan was to be getting proposed by next year when I graduate. So of course, I'm looking for someone. I'm so desperate, but it's true. I'm not desperate in Jesus' name. My ideal man physically is tall, and I used to think I liked like light-skinned people. I think that was just based on like the first person I was ever attracted to, or like the first person I ever liked. So honestly, I don't think so. I think I'm more of like a, if I see you and I find you attractive, like that's all. I'm not going to like pinpoint like, okay, are you tall? No, of course you have to be tall. I'm not going to pinpoint like, oh, okay, are you dark? Are you fair? I think it's more of like a, I see you at once and I'm like, am I attracted to you? You know? So I like to say I don't have a type, but I know what I want, you know. I don't even have orange on this thing. So what's going to happen now? Of course I'm looking to date, but we'll see how that goes, because it's not looking good. It's not looking good, babes. It's not looking good. Ask your mom. Definitely Kid Powers. Kid Powers is like my all-time favorite celebrity fantasy. God, I don't know what I'm doing, but you guys, like I said, this is just for fun. But yeah, definitely Kid Powers. If I could date anyone, Kid Powers. Best friends are definitely like Sean. Sean is the male person, but he's female to me. But my girl best friends are Vera and Angelique. They're like my closest friends. Vera is in Nigeria. She was my roommate. We actually went to the same secondary school, but we became close because she became my roommate when I was in Nigeria. I went to UNN, University of Nigeria, Nsukka. What's going on here? I don't like putting like tags on people because I feel like you might jinx it. Very honest with you guys, I don't want to be a nurse. Yes, I said it. I've always loved decorating. I forget all this like, oh, decorating my room. Like, I genuinely want to like decorate the house, like decorate an office, like decorate your bedroom, like more of like homey vibes, not like wedding. Oh my god, wedding will not be bad. But no, I think of myself more of like an interior decorator, like houses. Like I want to decorate houses, things like that. So yeah, that's definitely what I would like to do. I don't know if I would go to school for it or if I would just like start with having Airbnbs and things like that. But definitely my dream is actually, if anything, my dream is to not work. But I think I definitely like keeping myself busy. I like how scared I am every time when I wake up and I'm like, oh, I have to edit this video, and oh, I did not get any followers today and I still post the next day. I think it's just something I look forward to, although it's not working out for me now, but I think the journey is still nice anyways. I don't think anybody wants to just be at home, and you know, I think everybody has a drive, would want to have a drive for something. god, how did I do in this eye makeup, you guys? Yeah, my dream career would definitely be like an interior decorator, like have Airbnbs, decorate Airbnbs. I'm going to try doing eyeliner with this. I'm kind of scared. I'm so scared because this can make or break it. Oh, that's not too bad. Yes, actually, let me tell you, this is probably small though. For one time, I went out with this boy. We went out to this restaurant. So I opened my Instagram page and I showed him a picture of myself in the same restaurant, because I was telling him like, oh, look at this picture I posted. So like, this was the same place I came. And he pointed at my boobs in the picture and he was like, this is the Nina I want. Then I just had a moment of realization. This is someone that posts about church. In fact, he invited me to his church and I went to his church and I really liked his church. And I went to like, and I'm like, this is not how I want to be perceived, which is why I'm totally like changing my style. I don't want to be showing myself that much. You know when they say dress how you want to be addressed? Exactly, because it made me feel like I'm not even that type of person. Like, my mom has always told me like, stop showing your breasts so much, but there's just something about like when your parents are telling you something, it enters this and comes out of this year, because honestly you would not change when someone is telling you to, unless you really want to change like yourself. It's even more annoying when someone is telling you to do it, because that's when you actually don't want to do it. Oh Lord, what if my mom watches this? Like, I don't even want those kind of men to come into my life again, honestly. Like, I think I don't want men to come into my life like that. Actually, I think I should probably try to do my lashes before I... Mind you, I hate doing lashes. No, in fact, scratch that, I don't know how to do strip lashes. But we're going to practice today because I have time. Biggest fear is definitely like in 10 years to come. 10 years is even too far. In 7 years to come, I've still not reached like my... what I have in my head. I'm having regrets on something I could change right now. I think that's definitely my biggest fear. Like having kids and a family, and I want to do something for them and I'm not able to. Even my mom, like I want to be able to like retire my mom like very, very soon. Not doing something I could do now and then in the future, like regretting it. That's why like as much as I want to quit social media, like I wake up every morning and I'm like, you guys, and I'm telling my friend like I just want to disappear. Like, what if I just disappear? Like, no one would even know. What if I just disappear? I'm also trying to tell myself that I'm just thinking of right now. Imagine like 5 years to come, in 10 years to come. Like, imagine the content you'd be posting by then. Because now I'm just thinking, this is so repetitive. I'm going to nursing school. Nursing school is boring as hell. I'm vlogging my night routine. I'm just doing my skincare and I'm turning on my projector and I'm going to sleep, and I'm thinking, like, this is so boring, this is so repetitive. Let me just keep going. It's boring now, and who knows, it might still be boring in months to come, but I'm just trying to think, like, just hold on. Like, I'm just trying to think of, just hold on, you know, just hold on. I think going to be my biggest fear is like giving up on something right now and in the future I regret it, because if I can think of like what I said earlier in 2022 when I was in freshman year, and I'm regretting it right now, wishing I started earlier. And I did start earlier, wishing I was consistent earlier. I'm not thinking, like, I wish someone would have slapped the shit out of me and told me like, just start, like, just start, like, just don't think about the future. Because I was thinking about the future, because I'm an overthinker. I think about the future. Just like when you put your money in a meme coin and you take it out and then the meme coin blows up and you're regretting. Those are the fears I already have, and those are still the fears I definitely still have. I'm definitely a crier. I cry for everything, happy, sad. I do my stress by like crying. I'll still do it though, but I'll cry first. I also like try to talk to my close friend. I'll try to like call Sean, call Vera. Like, just talk, you know, because your friends really would like make you feel better. Like, talking to people really help. Talk, you guys, don't be suicidal. Just talk to people. Honestly, not worrying about money is the life I wish I would dream of having. Like, my mom, like, I would not want my mom to work. definitely that too. Like I would dream of a life where my mom does not have to work. I thought I was working now actually. So my dream life would definitely be my mom not working, me not having student loans, just doing whatever the hell I want to do, like traveling. Like for example, spring break is coming. Am I traveling? No. Why? Because I'm going to work. So just things like that. You need advice, so I don't think I could even give myself advice. Maybe I could give my 2018 version myself. That was like the worst version of myself, when I failed like so many exams. Like I was such a failure that year. So I feel like if I could give my younger self that young, like 2018 in advice, I would say that things have gotten so much better. Things have gotten so much better, and like it's not that serious. But honestly, growing up in a home where everybody was doing well, and you know, nobody had like gone through things like that, I felt like such a failure. I felt like such a nuisance. I felt like such a, this is my favorite lip combo. It's been long I did it. Say I'm glad you failed that course, because the other exam you took was so much better. I think my first heartbreak was definitely my worst heartbreak. Like, you know how they say your first heartbreak is your worst heartbreak? It's true, and then you never get to experience anything like that again. It's true, because my first heartbreak was so terrible. Oh my god, my first heartbreak was so terrible, and I went through it like twice actually. And do you know what? I'm the one always breaking up, so I don't even know why I'm going through it. But well, that's because they betrayed you though. It's not like, oh, I just broke up because nothing happened. My second heartbreak, I think my second heartbreak, do you know, when I think about it, I don't even think I really cried. I think I cried like once, I swear. My second heartbreak, I did not cry. I think I cried just one time. I'll never forget it. So one time, this was like in this was some years ago. And years, oh my god, I broke up like a couple days after Valentine, and so spring break comes and I go home, and immediately I enter my room, and now I have not cried. This is like ending of February. Spring break is usually like second week of March, like 14, 12, around there. So I go home, and immediately I enter my room, I start crying. Like I burst out in tears, because I think it just hits me that, oh my god, I don't have anybody to text that I just go home. Or like, oh my god, I don't have anybody to like text. Oh, I just go home, and they text me like, oh, that's good, my love, or oh, that's good, baby. Yeah, things like that. I think that was when I just realized like, oh my god. And I don't even think I cried after that again. I just missed the feeling, you know. And I've not even gotten into a relationship again after that, because I'm very protective. I've always been a protective person, like getting into relationships, honestly. I've actually not even talked to anyone seriously again after that. I've tried, but I've just not talked to anybody seriously again after that. Although when I broke up with my second relationship, that was when I started discovering hobbies, because I wanted to keep myself busy. So I started painting. I painted like twice, and I started reading books. I think I read like 3 books. That was when I started reading books too. Like I just basically got busy. So I'll say that was how I handled like my second heartbreak. If I was actually going out, I would use my airbrush tilbury. But obviously I'm not going anywhere, so I'm going to use my elf to set my face. How do you guys feel about my makeup? Lashes would have definitely like made it look so much better, but sorry, I don't have any good lashes, because I don't know what the hell is going on with that one. And I threw out my like fluffy loud lashes, which I want to stop wearing. So this is all I got. This is all I got. I definitely believe everything happens for a reason, but I also believe it comes to a point. I believe that I have not found my husband because God wants me to focus on school. I believe that I'm not rich yet because God wants me to learn how to humble myself now that I'm poor. I'm not poor in Jesus' name, but now that I'm not rich, I believe. But the serious note, I do believe everything happens for a reason. Like when you don't get that job, it's happening for a reason. When things you pray for, like just basically God, like when God does not answer your prayer because he has bigger plans for you, because he's trying to not let you walk away from this, or you know, basically I believe in alignments. Like, yeah, I actually enjoy doing this because I definitely love to talk. I think I even like swerved a lot from the questions a lot, or like I said so much, or like I talked so much. Please like, comment, subscribe, and also comment if you like relate or if you have like your own experience.